Yo, what's going on, everyone? Back here with another video on my channel, Jake Snipes. I have 4 picks that I love for today's WNBA slate, man. Today's Saturday. The work week is finally over. I hope everyone gets to unwind. Go outside and enjoy this June weather that we've been having lately. Yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, I have 4 picks that I love for today's slate. But before that, I want to go over our recap from yesterday's games. Our first pick, Josh Hart, he only had 6 rebounds. He had 5 personal fouls, which only led him to playing 18 minutes. We might have to stay away from Josh Hart because he just can't stay out of foul trouble through these first 2 games. Maybe when they go back to New York, they're officiated differently, but he just can't stay out of foul trouble. So with that pick didn't hit, he only got 6 rebounds. We needed him to get 9. The fact he got 6 rebounds in 18 minutes, I mean, this would have cleared him if he would have played his normal rotation minutes. But he just can't stay out of foul trouble, so that one didn't hit. Let's see, Landry Shamet. That pick hit. He hit 3 out of 7. We needed him to hit 2, so that one hit. Of course, Mikal Bridges goes off in game 2 when we picked him in game 1. He didn't do anything for us in game 1. And of course, he popped off. And De'Aaron Fox, we chose his under, and he finally had a great game, a great shooting game. Of course, the day we take his under, he goes over after not being able to go over basically all of last series. It's like these guys watch the video and listen to what we're betting and just do the opposite of what we say. So he had a great game, unfortunately, so that game didn't hit. Dylan Harper, we had his over at 4.5 rebounds. He got 6, so that pick hit. So another day of going 2-2. And like I said, with all the data in the world, it's still hard to go perfect. You know, if it was easy, everybody would be rich from this industry. But that's part of the game. We know what it is when we sign up for it. But like I said, I have 4 picks that I love for today. I think we're going to go 4-0, man. WNBA has been good to us. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. With the first pick, we're going to take the rookie sensation, Olivia Miles, over 20.5 points and rebounds. This has a 100% hit rate, 5 out of the last 5 games. She's averaging between 24 and 25, so a great cushion between that 20.5 line. She's been balling. Last game, she had 28. She popped off. Clearing the line off her points alone. They play Seattle today, who is 14th ranked in rebounds allowed. So that's a great matchup for the rebounds. Points allowed, they're only ranked 4th, so that's not a good line. But she's been hooping lately. She's really fun to watch if you haven't seen any of her games. She's shooting 51% from the field, over 40% from the 3, which is awesome. A lot of that, well, most of that came from her last game where she shot 8 for 11. Let's see her last 10 games from the 3. Her last 10 games, she's shooting 34. So, I mean, rookie, slow start, but I think after this last game, she finally had her coming out party. She's going to pop off. She's going to ride that momentum, keep it hot. And she's a really fun to watch, man. A lot of people are talking how she might be better than Caitlin Clark. She does a little bit more. Caitlin Clark's also having a bad season, so we'll see. She could just be having that sophomore slump that most players go through, but we'll see. But this line just feels a little too low. She's been hooping lately, so we're going to go ahead and take this line at 20.5. Our second pick, we're going to take Georgia Amore, under 3.5 assists. This has a 80% hit rate for her last 5, where she's averaging right about 3. She had this one outlier game that's boosting up her average, where she had 6. She had a really good game against Seattle. Today she's playing Atlanta Dream, who are ranked 4th in assists allowed. So we have a great matchup with this line. And also the reason why I love this pick is all these plus odds for 80% hit rate. Plus 120, plus 115, plus 107 from Sleeper. You know, we'll take that. If we could get that snipe, we'll take that for sure. That is going to be our, let's see. Okay, that part doesn't help us. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be our second pick. Like I said, great matchup, great odds, great line. So we're going to use this for our second pick. With our third pick, we're going to take a pick that hit for us last time. Jackie Young, over 6.5 assists. This has hit in 80% of her last 80% hit rate, 4 out of her last 5 games, where she's averaging about 7. She had this one outlier game where she had 2, which kind of brings her average down. This would be a better average if it wasn't for this game. If that scares you, then don't use this pick. But I mean, she's had back-to-back 9 assist games. She's playing against Golden State, who are about middle of the pack in assists allowed. So about a neutral matchup, as you see. Also, these are great odds for the 80% hit rate, 110, 106, 105, 100 from Fanatics. I like this spot with those odds. She's been pretty consistent with this. So this is going to be our third pick. Before I share my pick with you guys, I want to remind everybody to sign up for better using my promo code SNIPES. Using my promo code will give you 2 no-sweat entries up to $200 in bonus cash. So up to $100 per entry will give you 2 free swings at it. Either you win or you get all your money back. You don't lose in this situation. Take advantage of the offer. There's a bunch of free picks in there. There's profit boosts. There's multipliers. A lot going on in the Better app. I'll have the link down below in the description. Sign up for Better using my promo code SNIPES, and good luck. With our last pick of the day, we're going to take the MVP, A'ja Wilson, under 29.5 points and assists. Now, in her last 5 games, she's averaging 26, 80% hit rate, 4 out of the last 5 games. She's playing against Golden State today, who is third in the league in points allowed, so a great matchup there. 9 in assists allowed, so a neutral matchup there. She's shooting 46% from the field, 55% from the 3, 79% from free throw. All these are great numbers. You'll take that, especially with that volume that she's shooting. But I just feel like this line is slightly too high, especially if you could catch it at 30.5 when it opened up. I'll take the 30. She's not a high assist player, so most of this line she's gonna have to cover with her scoring. She's getting over 20 points, but obviously she only had 1 assist here. She did clear the line here where she had 32, but even with that, she's still only averaging 26. So this cushion here is the reason why I like this line. This line just feels slightly too high for me. But like I said, if you catch it at 30.5, even better. So that's gonna be our last pick. Tomorrow I'm not gonna have a video out. I'm going out of town today, and I won't be back till Sunday afternoon. So there won't be a video tomorrow, but Monday I'll come back, do some research for y'all for game 3 of the finals. There's a 2-game break between games 2 and 3, so they have to travel back to New York. We're gonna give them an extra day rest. So that's the schedule that we have. Other than that, any other announcements? I'm also posting all of the stats on Instagram. So if you want to follow that, I'll have it in the description. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. Let's go get this money. We're going to go 4-0, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.